Did she?
Of course she did. Did he know? Of course he knew. He knew.
So the opera basically deals with the life of the Duchess of Argyll. And it starts in 1990 and it ends in 1990 in a hotel room, and it goes back through various periods of her life in the 30s, the 50s, the 70s, up to the 90s and the end of her life. And it deals basically with important moments in her life, her marriage to the Duke, most notoriously her court case in which the Duke took her to court because he discovered she had had multiple lovers, of which there were 13 Polaroid photographs in evidence.
She's certainly a woman unfit to hold an ancient and honourable title.
So the opera was commissioned by the Almeida Theatre in London in conjunction with the Cheltenham Festival, and it received its premiere in Cheltenham at the festival in 1995 and became an overnight sensation, a scandal in fact, in much the same way that the actual court case had been in 1963. Most notoriously because of scene 4 in Act 1, which is graphically and overtly and deliciously sexual.
I cannot continue. I cannot express my horror at what I have discovered.
So the opera, in my personal view, is one of the best pieces composed within my lifetime. It's brilliantly constructed. The score is phenomenal.
Wat zo ontzettend bijzonder is aan de muziek van Powder Her Face van Thomas Adès, is dat het heel erg reflecteert waar het verhaal eigenlijk over gaat. Je duikt in een wereld die van 1930 tot 1990 ongeveer zich afspeelt. En de muziek die gaat eigenlijk ook door al die stijlen heen. Dus op het ene moment voel je eigenlijk een soort van nachtclub-sfeerachtige jazz saxofoons. En vervolgens kom je in de wereld van Kurt Weill terecht. En tegelijkertijd is het ook gewoon hardcore nieuwe muziek. Die ongelooflijk moeilijk om te spelen is. Het is een van de moeilijkste partituren die ik ooit gedaan heb. En volgens mij komt het omdat hij was, laten we zeggen, relatief jong, Adès, toen hij dit stuk schreef. Een van zijn eerste echte grote stukken waar hij ook enorm veel succes mee gehad heeft. En tegelijkertijd wist hij al van elk instrument wat in het ensemble zit en ook van de stem. Hij wist alle details zo ontzettend goed wat er wel en niet mogelijk was, dat hij volgens mij ook wilde laten zien hoe moeilijk je wel niet voor een bepaald instrument kunt schrijven en dat het toch net nog mogelijk is. Maar dat moeten wij dus zien te realiseren. En daarom is het zo ongelooflijk uitdagend.
Before I was a duchess. And I am a duchess still. The Duchess is different in different times of her life, but she's somebody who lusts after the most, let's say. You know, she already is raised with wealth and riches and beauty. She's been a symbol of beauty for a generation. So she has a kind of a sense of refinement and good things. And she wants something more. She wants to be part of royalty. As an old woman, as an older woman, she really is longing for the past to be as it was. For the past to be present, for nothing to change. In a very vulnerable way, she reflects the most human part of ourselves that just want things to be as they were when they were good or perfect in our youth before. That's really the part of humanity we see mirrored in the Duchess.
I hope you were told by my very good friend, your editor, that there are matters which I do not speak about, which nobody speaks about. I have nothing to say. Do I make myself clear?
It's absolutely the favorite role I've ever done because it's incredibly challenging, and I love the challenge vocally, musically, physically, dramatically, emotionally.
It is too late for that. You have lived here too long. It is time to vacate.
It's pure entertainment, actually. It's very funny. I mean, even the big sex scenes are humorous. The way it's written, you want to laugh a little bit. I mean, from an audience point of view, I'm hoping that people sit there thinking, is this really happening? Is she doing what I think she's doing? And the answer is, oh yes, she definitely is, and how?
Your car is here. That is all.
Een van mijn lievelingsmomenten is misschien wel het einde. Als dat hele spannende, dramatische, erotische en opwindende verhaal komt het samen in een tango. En ik hou enorm van de tango-muziek, dus ik vind het een geweldig einde.
Don't think we're going to the opera, because you're not. You're going to see a piece of theatre, and it is composed in very much a cabaret style. It has a real vitality, a real honesty, and a real lightness of touch to it. One moment you're on the floor in emotional outpouring, and the next moment you're laughing your tits off. I mean, it goes from A to Z of emotions in this piece. And if you've never been to the opera before, you need to come see this, because this will transform your idea of opera.